are back and here to react to Ahsoka, episode 5 of season 1. And I realized something. So the whole time I've been talking about there's 6 episodes. No, there's actually 8 episodes. We were only halfway through.
I was about to say, everything felt like it was going to wrap up surprisingly quick with everything we've been going through.
So we are so this is the beginning of the other half, so we still have 3 more episodes after this one. Which is good, I agree. I felt like...
That did feel like a midpoint, what we hit.
I'm kind of like, okay, so this is we're getting Anakin at the midpoint. Anakin has come back. And... it's very interesting, like, how he's back. Which, he's a Force ghost. That's what I believe. He's a Force ghost. He's in this nexus of the world between worlds, which allows him to look less ghostly. He's more solid. He also doesn't look like his Return of the Jedi version with the white robes, like the traditional Jedi robes. He's got his Revenge of the Sith attire. I guess I could just say that the Force ghost can manifest to look like however they want.
I suppose. I mean, don't we see Obi-Wan sometimes with a cloak and hood and sometimes not, or...
No, I think... Well, Obi-Wan definitely had his hood up in one point.
And he took it off.
And he didn't... But
why does a ghost need to take off their hood?
Why does a ghost even need hood? But yeah, I'm curious.
Is it because of the fact he's meeting with Ahsoka, he's making himself look like...
I think that's what it is he's looking like the last time Ahsoka saw him. So
like, if it was the last time I saw you, shouldn't you be in, like, you know, angry emo armor?
No! The last time Anakin, not Vader. We don't talk about Vader.
It's like, Ahsoka, I told you it was a phase, Anakin. I understand. What'd you say? It's not a phase. Stop vaping.
I am so curious how they're going to do this, because I'm really curious what Anakin's going to help Ahsoka with. And again, this is Ahsoka at a moment where she has failed. She has lost. She lost to Balon, and Sabine didn't do what Ahsoka hoped Sabine would do. So Ahsoka has failed. So we shall see where this goes. Yeah, I just have no idea. I just want to see it. I just want to watch the episode. So, this is the other thing. This is, I guess, the first time Anakin and Ahsoka have seen each other. Like, Anakin hasn't Force ghosted to her at all since he died. So this is the first time, and she has met Luke, so she knows what happens, I guess, if he's told her. But he and her didn't get to meet again. So this is basically Ahsoka and Anakin's reunion for the first time. So this is also very exciting. So we shall see how that goes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Still some pieces of it left.
Mom? Can I come out now?
Alright. But don't wander off too far. We don't know this planet, so keep Chopper with you.
Chopper's eliminated enough enemies. If anything happens, Chopper will take them out.
There he is.
Okay.
but they never listen. They never listen.
Look at you close to the edge there, kid.
I think he can sense it. Shadow Warrior.
Anakin. You look the same.
You look old.
Well, that happens. Actually, what happened?
You lost the fight.
I don't remember.
Trust me. You lost.
Balin's skull.
So you do remember. That's good.
Why?
It means you still have a chance.
Chance.
To live.
Did she die?
Tell me what's going on.
I'm here to finish your training.
It's a little late for that.
Is it? It's never too late.
One is never too old to learn, Sips.
Oh my gosh. Really
Alright,
feels like Clone Wars Anakin.
what's the lesson, Master?
Live? Or die?
I won't fight you.
I've heard that before.
Now that I think about it, what was his name, Balin or whatnot? He uses a similar, like, heavy style that Vader used.
Yeah, he's more like, yeah, very much like Vader. There's aggressive, hard-hitting style. That maybe was something like he's helping her with.
Could be.
He can sense it.
Mom! Not now, Jason. We might benefit from people asking a few more questions.
Not if we don't have any answers.
But, Mom, there's something about the water.
What is it, Jason?
There's something out there, Mom. I can feel it.
Jason, if there was anything out there, Chopper would pick it up on a scanner.
He's not-
Oh, Mom.
General, we need to figure out what we're going to tell Command.
I'll cover it. What good is a higher rank if you can't use it every now and then?
Mom, listen.
I am.
No, listen to the waves.
General,
Okay. What are we listening for?
Don't you hear it?
The waves crashing?
No. The lightsabers.
You can hear their clash.
Carson, get your squadron airborne. I need you out over the ocean, low altitude, full sweep.
we already did that.
Well, we're doing it again. Liang, you're with me in the Ghost.
Right away.
We're gonna fly into the world between worlds?
Chopper, stay with him.
That would be.
What just happened?
Is that possible?
Has abilities. His father, Kanan Jarrus, was a Jedi.
Okay. I'm gonna get on it then.
I mean, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
We're going back up here.
No, now he's just flexing.
Oh my gosh. He has not lost it. Ooh.
Looks like you don't have much left to offer.
I haven't taught you everything.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait.
Is it
She younger.
Ahsoka now?
Yeah. Her sabers are her old ones. What battle is this?
Yeah, no kidding.
Keep up! What about my training? This is your training!
Oh, it's Ryloth? Rex.
Is there a problem? There's always a price to be paid.
It was my fault. They were following my orders. I got them killed.
Come here. This is war, Ahsoka. As Jedi, it's our job to lead. That doesn't mean we don't make mistakes.
But our mistakes cost lives. That doesn't bother you?
Of course it does.
This isn't what I trained for.
We must adjust to the times. Look, when Obi-Wan taught me, we were keepers of the peace. But now, to win this war, I have to teach you to be a soldier.
Is that all I'll have to teach my own Padawan one day? How to fight?
Do you even want a Padawan?
Hmm?
You know, teaching's not always cracked up to be.
Really? What makes you say that?
I'm joking.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
How can you joke at a time like this?
What would you prefer?
I don't know.
Tell me, what do you want? You want me to be more serious?
I prefer it.
Listen, I'm teaching you how to lead, how to survive. And to do that, you're going to have to fight.
What if I want to stop fighting?
Then you'll die.
then you will die.
Let's go.
Jeez.
Actually, that's an interesting question. Will we get like a Vader section in this? Oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
What happens if you keep fighting? What will you become?
What happens if you stop fighting?
We're gonna press our fuel reserves.
I appreciate that, Carson. Now widen your search.
Copy. Over.
It's nice for you to do that.
Is there a chance they're out here?
Always. Especially with Lady Tanner.
Yeah, she is tenacious.
So was her master.
Yeah? What was he like?
Intense.
Mom,
Yes, Jason, what is it?
Chopper thinks he has something heading 323 Mark 157.
Copy, we'll check it out.
Chopper says you're gonna have to get low.
How low?
Pretty low, as low as you can. Just go on, please.
Right? The droid said low.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Are you really gonna fly into the wall between worlds?
That would be interesting. Man,
Mandalore. Yep, this is the Siege of Mandalore. She's got blue lightsabers.
Nice work, Commander. We'll secure the...
Rex!
Come on, let's go!
Gosh.
I don't know this battle.
This was the Siege of Mandalore. We had parted ways by now.
You did well. You're a warrior now, as I trained you to be.
Is that all?
Ahsoka, within you will be everything I am. All the knowledge I possess. Just as I inherited knowledge from my master, and he from his. We're part of the legacy.
But my part of that legacy is one of death and war.
But you're more than that. Because I'm more than that.
You are more, Anakin. But more powerful and dangerous than anyone realized.
Is that what this is about?
If I am everything you are,
You've learned nothing.
don't say that.
Back to the beginning. I gave you a choice. Live.
or die.
Die.
Not another youngling, Anakin. Not another young.
Incorrect.
Oh my gosh. This is Sith Lord Vader. Oh my gosh!
You lack conviction. Trying to die.
I choose to live.
There's hope for you yet.
Anakin.
Water.
Welcome back, Lady Tanner.
How long have I been out?
One rotation. However, you might have been lost for good, if not for Jason.
Ahsoka!
I owe you many thanks.
I heard you fighting.
You did?
Yeah, lightsabers. Who are you fighting with?
Hey, I have an idea. Purrgil, why don't you show Jason inside your starship?
I've been in a starship before.
A Jedi starship?
Come along, I'll show you the training room.
Aw.
You have a training room in your starship? Will you train me?
No.
Do you know how to build a lightsaber?
Yes?
Will you teach me?
No.
I know you've just recovered, but I have to ask. Where's Sabine? The last time I saw Sabine, she was holding this. Isn't that significant? She might have left an impression on it. Like a memory. So we'll know what happened.
Oh.
Possibly.
Let me go find Cal Kestis real quick.
Or she just needs to concentrate really hard. I think for Cal, he doesn't have to concentrate, it just happens. But for other Jedi.
Sweet. They took her with them. But she's alive.
General, we have a problem.
What else?
It's the fleet. They're on their way.
We're
Here?
a little late.
I don't think they're coming to help.
Great.
I'll deal with this. You can work on a way to find Sabine. Right.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Those who know the way.
You can't be serious.
Hera, the Senate Oversight Committee is going to determine if your command should be permanently suspended. You're going to need her testimony to help you. I'm sorry.
I know how to follow Sabine.
We're not going back to the fleet.
It's like, we will find you and bring you back. Good luck.
I'm not sure I like this plan.
Yes, I would like to second that.
There's no other way. Without the map, we don't have the proper...
She's Ahsoka the White now.
Come back to you.
The turn of the tide.
Literally, the tide.
Only one way to find out. Wish me luck.
Wait. Oh, she's just going in.
Alright, the new Ahsoka outfit's cool.
Very Jedi.
She's gonna try and connect with it? Like Ezra would?
Maybe.
This is Captain Tava out of Delphi Base. Please identify yourself.
Captain Tava, why aren't you far from home?
Repeat, please identify yourself.
Captain, you know very well who we are and why we are here. Now, where is General Syndulla?
I'm afraid that's classified information. In fact, you're going to have to halt your approach to the planet until I receive confirmation that the General has indeed completed her mission.
Mission. Captain, the reason we are here is because there was no mission.
Classified.
Classified.
I respectfully disagree.
I'll give you one last chance, Captain Tava. Explain the nature of this mission, or I will see to it that you are stripped of your rank for resisting a direct order from Fleet Command.
We're just gonna send some whales across hyperspace to another galaxy.
Okay, but you're not going to believe me.
They're gonna fly inside?
That's what I think. Yep, just ride the whale.
Yeah, we have a puppet.
It's like Pinocchio, like
Yeah.
Nemo, like Jonah. Yeah.
You're certain they know where Sabine was taken?
I have no idea.
What?
No idea.
Nope. But
We'll just see where it goes.
It could go anywhere.
I know.
The whales will transport her and her ship, or at least that's the plan.
Captain, I'm receiving a signal from the Ghost.
Captain Gerard, this is General Syndulla. I'd move your fleet out of there if I were you.
I've seen what these things can do to Star Destroyers.
Evasive maneuvers, they cleared their path.
Just rubbing up against the ship.
Here they go.
Ahsoka, looks like they're about to jump. Sorry you can't make the trip. It's alright. Jason's too young to travel between galaxies. Hera, I'll find them. I promise. May the Force be with you.
What hyperspace looks like to a purrgil.
A across a galaxy.
That was a lot for one episode.
That was so good. And now we are off to another galaxy. Okay, episode 5. From what I remember the actor saying like this was the episode she was most excited to do or to see, and
Shadow Warrior.
This was really good. We had some snippets of the Clone Wars. Yes, we had some snippets of the Clone Wars from the past with live action. Like, it's so weird seeing Hayden in Clone Wars gear, but he looks
so natural.
It feels like this is Clone Wars in live action. It's just literally pulled off the screen. And we got a little bit of the Mandalore. We got Anakin with a red lightsaber and a Sith guy. That was so well done. That was so good. And we got some more of that training. I really am curious, like, what his goal was kind of to make Ahsoka forgive herself or something, like, for her past or her involvement, or to teach her, because he's always taught her to be a warrior. Now I guess it was to teach her to not be a to no longer be a shadow warrior, but to know when to kind of, I think in a way, if this, as Anakin learned, this could be Anakin learning from Luke and him passing it on to Ahsoka, because Luke held back and now Anakin is teaching Ahsoka, because the last time they met as Vader, it was a fight. But here, with her winning, but at her mercy, basically, she chose to not fall, basically. And it was also, we see Ahsoka with a red lightsaber too. Like, there was so much good imagery. There was so much good visuals, and
The music
the acting, like, Hayden really felt like Clone Wars Anakin, which is something I've always felt. There was a weird little disconnect between, like, Revenge of the Sith and Clone Wars Anakin. I could never really see. I don't know. It was always hard, mostly because
Hayden Christensen as
this Anakin.
Clone Wars Anakin.
But now I feel like that fixed that. I feel like I can see it now. Now that I have that just, I can. And oh my gosh, Hayden was doing so good as he was having fun. I could see, like, there was some fun in there, and oh gosh, the visuals and everything.
I'm very excited for when the series ends and they release the behind the scenes stuff.
I want to see that too. Yes,
I would love to just sit and watch all of that.
So I am curious. Like, so I guess did she die, or did she just did she fall into the water and fall into the world between worlds, and basically this is her place to accept death or return back to life and leave the world between worlds? I don't think she, like, died. It was just, she could have died. Like, this was her place where she could choose to die, in a way.
For me, it's kind of a, like, she's been a warrior this whole time. And we kind of see it in the way she's been fighting these enemies, is she's a warrior.
Yeah.
So, so far, her entire aspect of being a warrior in this aspect is defeat them, end them every single time. As soon as that she went up against the duel with the nameless Inquisitor-looking one, it was killed as soon as she got the hit, and it was that for every single one. And now this time, it was up against someone that at first she was hesitant to fight, and then wasn't given a choice to fight, and then had to either choose to be a warrior or choose life, choose to be the Jedi that preserves life.
But also, she's
And what it means
I'm curious if this means
move
she's
beyond
going
being a
to.
warrior.
Well, I'm curious if this means she's going. What's the path she's going to face when she faces Balon, Thrawn, and like the other Darksiders? Like, is she going to? I'm pretty sure she's going to try and give them a chance. But if they do not, you know, if they continue to be a threat and be aggressive, then she must stop them. As you know, being a peacekeeper basically means to stop the threats. This was really good. Like, again, this gave so much closure to a lot, not just
the Vader like flashing.
I
thought it was gonna flash into Vader fully.
Yeah, I thought we were actually gonna have
no,
Vader return,
no.
but I'm kind of glad they kept it with Anakin, because in a way this shows not the suit that he became, but the man he could have been, the real Sith Lord he would have become. And in a way, this is also like giving Ahsoka a chance, because she's probably had this deep inside her about what she could have done had she been there with Anakin. Could she have saved him? Could she have stopped him? Could she have prevented his fall? And here, this is kind of giving her that chance or closure to accept that, but also give her a chance to, here's your opportunity, how do you handle it? So I'm curious, I've really liked that. And yeah, like, this was just really good. This was really well told. This was really visually, so many good scenes. Really good job with young Ahsoka too, because we got like a new actor for that. And it was weird just seeing like just clones and everything. Like, we didn't really see much. It was all like atmospheric. Such a good. Again, this is more of her interpretation. This is a memory. This isn't like a real reenactment of an event. This is a memory of an event. And
also, it makes me curious what her interaction with Sabine is going to be now.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's like her question, is that all I'm going to be able to teach my Padawan?
Yeah.
So that is what all she's been teaching Ahsoka so far, is how to fight. And she's not really been doing a whole lot of the Force thing. She kind of mentions it, and Sabine tries it, but
she's not really, shall we say, taught the peaceful ways of the Force, or just say the meditation, the thinking about it, the kind of. I mean, she has, but she has taught it more to hone Sabine's skills. But she needs to have Sabine connect. That's the thing that Sabine has struggled with, is connecting. Which I'm curious if she ever will connect or truly connect. But
my personal hope is no. Like, never really make it to where she can use the Force like most other Jedi.
Like, she can't use the Force, but she can have the Force guide her.
Yeah.
In a way. Like, that would be.
Unless
she keeps the training up for many years past, she could eventually get there, but that requires dedicated training, which I don't think Sabine would dedicate herself to the Jedi way, because she's still a Mandalorian at heart. And yeah, I definitely am glad that they used the purrgils as the whales to get them over there, and it's so, again, I've always thought about that. It's just so funny how, like, the purrgil are just a filler episode. That filler episode that they were introduced in. And they were something silly that everybody's like, you know, you could skip that episode. And it's like, no. The finale, they're vital, they're important, and it is not a skippable episode anymore. It is a vital and important episode. I love that.
Never underestimate something.
So, gosh, they look so good. And the way they were just... This episode was just really good. I just can't keep gushing about this. Are we going to be here forever? So, well.
Until next episode.
So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and we will see you there in the next episode. Bye.